this video here. A nice little dessert type of dealio. A nice little cake that I bought at Walmart. I'll give you a good close-up in a moment when I have it opened up and I'm ready to go here. I'm recording this in the middle of the week of me eating all this pizza that you guys have seen in the last few days. I'm recording this after day 5. I definitely need a bit of a change of a palate in my throat and in my stomach and in my mouth and everywhere. So that's nice. This will be very nice. It's a cute little cake. It's got it's cute. It's a very, very cute little cake. I hope this video is not too bright. I feel like the lights are very bright. There's a lot of pink and stuff going on here. Just like, it's a bit strong. Simmer down a little bit. I'm gonna get this unpacked so we can, take a nice thumbnail and just have a nice cozy little cake dinner at 10 p.m. today on March 3rd. Alright, I already forgot if I mentioned or not, but I did get this at Walmart. You can see it's got some nice little Hershey Kiss looking toppings to it. Not like toppings, but like frosting. I don't believe those are actual individual pieces of chocolate, just decorative frosting with a little bit of some lines drawn on there. Very aesthetic little thing, I must say. It's not that big, it's like, size of my hand kind of dealio. Not big at all. I don't know how much I'll eat right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll even do 2 parts of this video and eat more of it later and add it on to the end of this and have a nice cake thing going. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, looks pretty gosh darn good, and it is definitely something that I am craving right now because I've had a lot of warm cheesy stuff with my Little Caesars these last few days. Those cookie dough M&M brownies that I had from Little Caesars in a video I think a day or 2 ago is when I ate them, were very, very, very good. Maybe 2 days ago. They were so good in the moment, and I think this is a good complement to the salty, cheesy kind of stuff I've been having the last few days. So I'm gonna start digging into this thing, and we're just gonna go from there. Gotta lock in for this one. Alright, where should the first bite come out of? The first bite. I kind of want to just scoop off one of these little dot things off the top here. I've been keeping this in the fridge, by the way. It's been in the fridge, so it's extra cold. I love cold cake. There we go. It looks like it might be like kind of dry in the middle, perhaps, because it doesn't look like it's like filled. It looks like this is kind of just a coating of frosting, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, that went down real fast. That was a very strong frosting. Definitely got to eat that with the actual part of the cake. Take a piece off here. Very good. Very good. Sorry, the sounds are pretty subtle, it is. It is just a cake after all. Look at what's left on the fork there. Very good. This is a good cake. Loud noises being made upstairs right now, but it's okay. We're chilling the fuck out with some cake. This is hitting the spot right now. Not hungry enough for the big kind of meals, but a nice snack like this, different palate, very good. We keep digging up some of the sides here. I'm trying to manage the noise of it being in my mouth and not making the dish slide around on the plate and not making the table creak and not catching the sounds of the people upstairs making noise. Very tedious. process here to eat this cake. Gotta be careful about resting my hand on the table. The table creaks very easily. You can see the kind of dent that I've already kind of put in there. Go get another bit with this top stuff right here. Look at that bite right there as I drop more chocolate onto my blanket. Come on, camera. There you go. Sorry, I know this is kind of a weird sound video because it doesn't sound like too much, but it can only do so much. Milk. This chocolate kind of tastes like Oreo cookie kind of chocolate. You know what I mean? That's kind of the taste that I just got out of it a minute ago. Let me try to get another bite here and make it kind of louder. Already did like half of this thing somehow. Might have to do a second part or something. Oh, there is another layer of frosting in the middle. I never noticed. It's minimal, but you know. Not a bad chunk of this for the first sitting. I think I'll just throw it in the fridge, save it for another day or two, and give it another go in a couple days when I've got a bit more of a sweet appetite. You know, I can only eat so much sweet stuff all at once. You know what I mean? So, not bad so far. Not bad at all. Not bad so far. Not at all. Alright, here we are a couple days later. I should have done like a cool transition thing, like a wow, bang, but I didn't. I feel like I'm being blinded right now. We are back for the second half-ish of this cake here. It's been a couple of days. I don't know if there's much else to say other than I'm getting back into my cake right now. It looks very voluptuous at the moment. just remembered I definitely was eating this with milk the other day, and I definitely could have brought some milk to the table to pour out, but the kitchen's all the way over there. Nah. Hair is a mess. Forgive me. Gonna get back to business here. Kind of just throwing this part together, you know? So. I wish this cake would cooperate a little bit more and give me a bit more noise, but it just doesn't. It's unfortunate, but it's all good. Definitely not as good as the milk by quite a margin, but it is what it is. I think there's only a little bit of milk left anyway. I might need to save it for something else. I gotta check how much was actually left in that gallon of milk. I think I've already used it for one. Maybe it was only this video. I don't remember what else. I'm just gonna keep trying to get the part of the cake that is like gonna make the best kind of noise, you know, the least dry part. Anything that still has frosting, you know. It's such a good cake, but I'm like ruining my experience by like trying to make it make sounds. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's always something with these sweets videos. There's no sauce to this video, or this part of it. I think the first part was alright, but like, this is just... Alright, so this is probably like a whopping 2-minute addition to the video or something like that. Nothing spectacular, but it's all good. job is done, I wanted to just make sure I ate, you know, a majority of that cake there, which I did. Not a lot left, just the bottom cakey part. It was good. It's all good. You know, everything that happens at the end of these videos doesn't really matter anyway, because the average watch time on the videos is pretty short in comparison, you know, so anything that happens after like 10 or so minutes doesn't really matter. I don't even know how long this video is supposed to be. It's probably not very long. Not a great video, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We got some chocolate cake in there. It's a good little addition video to throw out whenever, and it's a placeholder to let me bulk up other videos, I guess. I don't know. I've only been recording this part for like 10 minutes, and I can't stop making weird noises with my mouth and stuff, and it's just... wow, this is terrible. Anyway, I hope the first half of this video was good, because the second half definitely wasn't. I'm gonna get out of here now and not waste any more of your time with my Diet Coke and chocolate cake. Sickening combination. Alright,